I'm happy to put my neck on the line now. I think West Ham will stay
It's
up.
momentum.
I'd love to see Tottenham go down. And
Straight from the off.
And I don't want Arsenal to win the league.
Football's supposed to be like music. Music brings the whole world together.
Yeah.
It depends what you like. Why are we bringing race into football when it's not doesn't need to be there?
Right, we're back. This is the Dressing Room Podcast, Football Without the Filter, and we drop every Tuesday morning. I'm Joe Cole, and as always, I'm joined by my good friends Carlton Cole and Wayne Bridge. How are we, chaps?
Yeah, we're good.
Good,
Good,
mate,
good to be
good.
back, mate.
Yeah, it's good. It's
You know what
great.
I mean?
Back, baby.
It's great to be back, and we'll get on to
Yeah.
the brilliant weekend's football. But we have to address. We need to. It's important we address. You know, the incident in Portugal with Vinicius,
Yeah.
and also again this weekend 4 Premier League players racially abused online. Right, let's start in Benfica with the incident with Prestiani and Vinicius. It is alleged and it's under investigation, so we have to say that. But it was just an ugly scene, wasn't it?
Yeah, one that it doesn't seem to go away, does it? Like I thought we're past this. We're in 2026.
Yeah.
And we're still having these type of problems. Like, look, racism definitely on the terraces, I think, has improved. I think culturally, people are starting to accept one another.
Yeah, yeah.
But as I've said this before, I think in football, it's its own ecosystem, and it's an example to how to be in the world, because a lot of people have eyes on it. And I don't understand why a player, and I've never got it, another player will be racially abuse another player, pro. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit weird for me. I look at it, I think, that's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. And listen, it is alleged, but why do you feel to cover your mouth if you was going to say something nice? Do you know what I mean? Like, you've said something that you're not supposed to say. That's why you've covered your mouth. Yeah. Now you've left the door open for people to speculate what you said. And now then you've got other Real Madrid players saying, yeah, he said it. Yeah. He said it. Because you've let that happen. So you was a coward in the first place. Because if you got anything to say it with your chest. Yeah. And I know it's a high octane scenario and everyone's unhappy about this situation, and you do things in certain situations where you're probably not supposed to do because of high pressure. But then what signal is it going to send to people that actually are abused on a daily basis? They're going to be upset by it. Even if you might not have said it. Yeah. Because you covered your mouth. Everyone thinks you said it now.
Yeah, that's what I said afterwards. And it's why it's under investigation, because ultimately he's covered his mouth, which I said at the time was a coward move, like you said. You know, if you've got something to say, you stand by it. And that's the reason it's going into under investigation, because it's going to be obviously the Real Madrid players' word against the Benfica players. And I suggested after the game, the only way to deal with this now is anytime there's an altercation and there's a player covering his mouth, you're going to get dealt with as if you said the worst possible thing, you know, to that person. So I think that's the way that we're trying to find solutions for it from UEFA's standpoint. From the societal role, right, what you said, there's certain countries which are behind, I feel, because we've all grown up multicultural, and then we know. It's this country does, it is, listen, it's not perfect. I'm not saying that, you know, there is you can never, if you get 100 people in a room, some people are going to be morons, and if you get to a certain age and you haven't quite worked out that regardless of the colour of your skin, you know, the person is underneath, and they can be a good person, they can be a bad person, an angry person. You know,
it doesn't matter.
All of these things, it doesn't matter. But I think there's certain places in the world where they're not as, and when you have an incident like that, it sparks what we saw in the stadium. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And we have to have an opportunity as, you know, as human beings. You know, it's about bringing the people together, and just, you know, the kid, if he said that, educate the kid. Yeah. Don't. You know, he needs to be dealt with, and there needs to be punishment if that thing happen. But it's about bringing people together, you know, and learning.
It could have been dealt with better than it has been.
It's a world problem. It's everywhere. which is really sad. But and what's even sadder, like when you say cowardly, well, it is really, isn't it? When I look at sport these days, and when I go and watch some of the kids' football, you know, like if a player annoys you, it's like there's people who are inside who think, I've got to say something to hurt him here.
Yeah.
I've got to do something.
Yeah.
I've got to do something back. And I think what we need to realise as well is it's like it's just as harmful people saying stuff and it's turning around and punching someone. If anything, it could be a little bit worse because you don't realise what it does to them
Mentally.
internally
Yeah.
and mentally.
Yeah.
But I think that it's a problem that people, for instance, whether he said it or done, but how he's dealt with, if he said it and he's come out and he apologises to it and he is remorseful about it, he's probably going to get a bit more love from people from owning up and saying I said it if he has said it, and hopefully that has then a knock-on effect for other people knowing it's the wrong thing to do.
Yeah.
But something has to be done.
Yeah. Well, it is alleged as well. So he's hiding behind that he didn't say it, but another 5 players said they heard him say it. So it's their word against his. Plus, afterwards, we got to understand how it was, how it's dealt with. Yeah. That's the main part. How it's dealt with and how you're going to own up to. If you said something, what did you say? Yeah. If you're saying you didn't say that, what did you say? And he's saying that you misheard. Tell the world what you said then.
Yeah.
Come out and say, so we can see it for what it is. Okay, he said that. It might sound like this. It might. Let us try and make an excuse for you. But you're saying you didn't say it, and you're not even telling the world what you said.
Yeah.
So we can speculate all we want now, and then it's going to get worse for you.
Also, the fans, like they're going to have to be dealt with as well if you want to kick it out.
Yeah.
Because it will hopefully it will stop people doing it in the stadiums. But people just need to
chill out,
learn a lesson, and just you know whether it's you were taught it in school or you know. I think it's mad that you even have to be taught it.
Yeah.
I think it's mad that a colour comes into it or where you're from comes into it. It blows my mind.
Yeah, it does. Well, listen, like you said, there's you're right. Kids don't see it. Do you know what I mean? And then society changes them as they get older, and then they. But ultimately, this is an opportunity for everyone involved in this thing to come together. Maybe someone put their hands up and go, this is what I said and it's wrong. And then what a lesson for all the people out there. You know, the Benfica fans, all the sports fans around the world. We're not going to tolerate this. You know, but Company said it. But if the player holds his hands up and says sorry, we're also not going to ostracise that player because we've all got one planet, we've all got to live on it, we've all got to get on. And anything in the world now that brings us all together, I'm all for. Do you know what I mean? And we got to live.
Football's supposed to be like music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Music brings the whole world together. It depends what you like. Yeah. You know what I mean? But why are we bringing race into football when it's not? Doesn't need to be there.
Yeah.
You're making it like that.
Yeah.
Is he a good player or not? He might be annoying, but he might have celebrated something a way that you didn't like. But there's no need to abuse him because of the skin of his colour, his tone of his colour, or anything like that. Yeah. It's nonsense.
Yeah.
Football needs to do better, and I think we can stand for something here.
Coley, you're right. Football needs to do better.
Yeah.
Another at the weekend, 4 more players, Premier League players abused online. But what we do need to remember is football is a beautiful game that brings people together and can bring unity and something that we can move forward. Yeah,
you're right, Coley. I think, listen, we need to move on to this, but it's such a lovely game, a beautiful game, and it's just a bit hard when you do see this type of stuff still happening in our game, the game that we love, and I hope we can do right by the players and by the fans as well, because the fans, not all fans are like that. And I think right now we're in a tipping point where things are changing. And once we get to this point now, I think we've got to make a difference. And the way we talk to each other, the way we embrace each other, and the way we treat each other in stadiums, it all needs to change. But I think we're getting there, and this is just it's a reminder that we need to do better.
let's get on to the football now.
Yes.
The beautiful weekend that we just saw.
Brilliant.
Some beautiful football.
Actually.
Yeah, brilliant football. We're going to go straight away to the North London derby.
Oh, mate. What's going on?
The shenanigans that were going on. First of all, like, me coming from Kentish Town, I've got Spurs fans who are at the game.
You claimed that there.
Arsenal fans were at the game, right? So this is just like, it was beautiful, right? So my pal's gone to the game, right? And this is what football can do to you, right? It's about getting people fired up, right? I've got the group chat's popping off. He's at the game. Ozzy, we give him a shout out. He's got his tickets, right? He's going, you get on this, lads. Look, get on the seats I've bought, right? So he's showing me the seats, right? He's got the seats. He's like, there, bang. You know, and I turn around and it's the Arsenal fans there, right? And he's going, I can do without this. But 30 minutes later, when they scored, he's videoing them going, you mug. This is a normal guy, and he's looking over at him. He's going, see you lot. I'll give it.
Do you?
I'm like, listen, and I'm like, if that invisible line weren't there, you
man,
weren't
he ain't doing that at all. But it's hilarious.
He said when it from the 3-1 and 4-1, he said I had to just.
I'd have to leave.
He said I just couldn't even engage. I turned my back to him.
He had the blinkers on like them horses.
Yeah, he said I did not speak to the geezer for 30 minutes. He said what a game, and like it's one of them watching it as Chelsea and West Ham. It's like, Tottenham could get sucked in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you want that to happen.
Yeah.
And also Arsenal, you know.
You want to see bottling.
You like to see them make,
You
make them a
it's
little bit nervous.
It's something to talk about for us anyway.
So we're watching it, and it was actually, it had a little bit about the game. What did you think of it, Bridgie?
They were just too good for them, weren't they?
Yeah.
Just too good. And like I said, it's a hard one to call, like, who you want to win, or because I'd love to see Tottenham go down.
Yeah.
And I
Straight from the off.
And I don't want Arsenal to win the league.
Oh, it's true.
So for me, it was just like,
which one? Using
a draw would have been nice. You know what I mean? But I think Tottenham, like they're in amongst it, but I can't see him going down.
Yeah, but why not?
Why?
I look at that team.
I don't know. I know.
But you can see West Ham going down.
I don't want him to.
Why can't you
it's
just...
like...
No, hold on a minute.
No,
We need to get something straight
I
here.
want the Spurs to go down. I want West Ham to stay up. There you go.
Yeah.
I want it.
That's it.
That's what I want.
That's the good thing about this podcast.
That's what you prefer.
So it was a step in the right direction for that.
Okay,
That's what
cool.
I will say.
Yeah. Fair enough.
That club, I can't put my finger on what it is.
For me, Arsenal can't win the league. I'm saying it here.
I'm
not hating on you.
What do you mean they can't? You don't think they will?
No, I think they might.
It's in City's hands, you could say.
It's in both of their hands.
It's in both their hands, but if City win every game,
the reason why, listen, for me,
and the same for Arsenal.
Yeah,
they've got to play each other.
Listen,
one thing.
But I live in London.
Yeah.
I can't have another London team winning the league.
Yeah.
Like, you got to understand, this is it's close proximity.
Yeah.
Like, it's too in your face. I've been seeing Arsenal shirts in South London. Yeah. All of a sudden.
Really?
Mate, I see the guy jogging down the road in South. Yeah. I'm thinking, mate, you lot weren't out like 2-3 years ago. Now you're all buying Arsenal shirts.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? They're full-grown men, not kids. Yeah, they've all got Arsenal shirts on now, bro. Oh, mate, it's getting ridiculous.
The bottlers have come out a lot over the last week or so. The bottlers shout.
The bottlers shout.
So they've answered it.
There you go. There's
Should we just get an Arsenal bottles made? If they don't win it, we've got to get bottles made up of Arsenal written across it, mate.
Right.
But do you know what I mean? They've answered, but it's against Tottenham. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you put an asterisk on it. That's hard. That must be harsh for Tottenham fans to hear.
It is.
He said
there's one over there.
There's
one in the room.
But you say that Man City went there and drew. Do you know what I mean? So they went over there, and this is more of a high-intensity game. But look, one thing I've got to say about Spurs, they're in a bad way injury-wise as well. They've got loads of injuries.
That's just never-ending for them. I feel like it's every season we talk about
someone's got
injury problems.
So they've got something, like the medical team's got someone to answer to now.
Did you see Igor Tudor's comments after the game? He does the same thing what every manager does when he comes in. We need to be fitter. We need to run more. I'm not necessarily sure because I think the players. I think they must have been running into the ground.
I'm like, because were you with Jolian? I think you were Jolian speaking, and it was about these younger players and how they get rested and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas Jolyon speaks more like me. I'm like, no, you train hard for
full
your body
capacity.
to be conditioned.
Yeah.
Like I used to hate going away.
We
with
talk
England.
about going to the red zone and it's
like,
the sports science.
Training at Chelsea when we were there, it was intense, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You felt like you had a training session.
Yeah.
You'd go away with England, and I'd be like, mate, we ain't done anything.
Yeah.
I
Just
was
sit
always
around
locked in our
eating
room.
and do like a little training session.
Yeah, it
you
wasn't
don't get
enough, was
nothing
it?
out of it. I think you have to. So
Yeah.
I know that's Tottenham. They doing enough, not
But
doing
there's so many
enough.
sports
No,
scientists around. Like,
I think
Oh,
it's
there's
more
too
than
many.
that.
Get rid of them.
I think it's
Yeah?
more. I think it's
Oh.
no. It's nothing to do. I think
Not
it's.
like-
I
it's just
think
too
they're
much.
making the players soft. Yeah, they're making the players soft because the players use it as a tool to get out of training.
really?
Of course they do. I would.
You
I would.
remember Ranieri?
If I was lazy, I'll do that.
Like you'd be told you're not training.
I'll be like, bingo.
No, I want to train. I feel good. Let me train. They go,
Yeah.
no, you need to rest.
Yeah, I
I'll be
remember
like,
that.
no, I need to do something.
Yeah.
And you'd be home doing what?
Nothing.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. I think
you
I
used
would
to
no. I'd
come
go
into
to the
training.
gym.
You go
I'd
gym.
go to the gym
this
at the
geezer.
thingy, but I wouldn't go home and train. I'd go to the gym.
Okay.
Like, I'd always go to the gym before training.
Like,
Yeah. Do you remember the old DVD players?
yeah.
Like I've come into training. And I'd be like, I think I'm the first one in. Like I'm eating scrambled egg or something, and I go down to the gym, and it's him like Lance Armstrong, he's sweating with a little DVD player like that. And I look at it and I go, oh, what, you warming up, geez? He's done like 45 minutes at like RPM.
This is what he does.
Stupid.
Listen, when we go
I'm like,
when he
"We're
go to his
training."
house. Look when we go to his house.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we went to Sam Palmer's house. And
Yeah.
it was good. He was
think
in,
I
he
kind
was in
of
Sam
like-
Palmer's gym before him. Yeah.
I think what it is because I love food. Because I love food so
He let
much.
I don't know how he let himself in, to Sam Palmer's house. He was downstairs in his gym before Sam,
What about these things?
waiting for him.
What about this, right? Because he gets proper angry, right, when you don't train properly.
I know.
And he went, and we ain't done enough. We'd done a little circuit, and I was blowing. I was questioning. I walked down to your garden, and you come out trying to speak to me, and I thought, just leave me alone. Right. I had the lactic acid building up.
I remember that.
And
Yeah.
He's gone, one more thing. I thought, if you don't do one more thing, he's going to be annoying all day, right? So he went, should we just throw this medicine ball, right?
Yeah.
And I've gone to pick it up, and I thought
Mate, it's like
he's
a
nailed
rock.
it. I thought he's nailed it. This is a joke. He's nailed it to the floor. Right? So I'm like,
No, but like,
and he's like, just like a machine, just
be
picking
fair,
his
you
finger
like
are
you were
crazy.
saying,
You're
no, it's
crazy.
not that I'm not. It's not that I'm. It's not crazy.
It is.
The workout wasn't that bad.
It's
It's mad.
It's like you've come to have a workout, right? So we're going to work out.
Yeah, but there's
You
limits.
two, you two, and Sam. What you do is you do one exercise and you start chatting to each other. And
social.
it's like, yes, it's a social event for you.
It's
like,
supposed to
I'm
be
like,
social.
We'll have the social bit afterwards. We're here to
Yeah.
train. Do you know
Can
what
we?
I mean?
Can we?
Have we even got onto
We could
this
dive.
anyway?
Listen,
Because you're anyway.
That's
You-
podcast with
you-
ADHD. Podcast with ADHD.
Yeah,
Right, let's
yeah.
get back onto North London
Yeah.
derby because we talked about the actual game. We've got to give a proper big up to Eberici Eze.
Oh mate, he scored 5 goals in
5 goals,
2 games.
and this geezer nearly signed for Spurs.
Oh,
He had the
mate,
shirt
they
ready
must
to go.
hate him.
Oh,
Yeah,
But when you talk about Spurs. No, I've
Yeah.
got one more thing to say about him. Sorry,
yeah,
they've got a problem mentally. Like they don't understand how not to be losers. Something's in their blood
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there. It's in
yeah.
the waters.
Yeah.
Like they get so disappointed so quickly. Yeah, and then once they never come back. The only time I saw them show a bit of fight was against Man City.
yeah.
And this is in the last 2-3 years. I've not seen anything else to say. So I think they've got a problem mentally, culturally maybe. Yeah. Do you know what I'm
see
trying to
that.
say?
Yeah.
They're losers.
They're good at losing. You're saying.
I'll tell you what, we've just lost. We've just lost some listeners there.
No, but I think they need to change something there.
Football
And I
without
think
filter.
I think how they do it is take certain influential players out of the dressing room. So they have to sell. They're gonna have to sell a few players. That I saw a clip on Van der Ven. Yeah, and Igor Tudor was saying, "Listen, I want you to push up high," and then he was saying, "Nah, I ain't."
Yeah,
Basically,
let's bang
he
out.
said, "Nah." So this is what I'm saying. This is the type of people they are. They're like, "Nah, I'm not listening to the gaffer. You're not
Yeah.
here for that long." So, but he's trying to save you. Listen to
Yeah.
him. Do what he says, but you think you know better. That's the problem at Spurs at the moment, I think, anyway. Culturally, they need to get off their high horse and start learning the game and understanding that the manager knows best.
Yeah, I agree with you, mate. So, bad day for Spurs.
Yeah.
brilliant day for Arsenal. The title race is back on.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that we got a title. Like, honestly, I'm just happy we got a title race. And from one title rival to another, we're going to go Manchester City. I covered the game. I love going up to that stadium. Really good place to watch football. One of your old clubs, Bridgie. What did you make of them?
Do you know what? Well, they were good. But Haaland was great.
Yes.
Really good. You know, at one point he was heading out of his own box. He's bringing people into the game. Like he was really good. But I got a feeling, and I Pep talked about it afterwards. The way they celebrated, the way it felt, and the fans. I think there's actually a feeling that they're going to do it.
Momentum.
I think they've got that feeling. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
They've been there before.
Can I give you a stat from the game? Haaland touched the ball more times in the Premier League than he had done in any other game.
Is it?
And didn't score, yeah. He was brilliant. And you're right, because I've covered the game.
For the goal?
He got an assist, yeah.
Yeah.
He's now got
cross.
the most goal involvements by a country mile of any other player. When you watch him live, he is like a different species of footballer.
Yeah.
He is, mate.
What type
Poor
of
Dan
species?
Burn. Poor Dan Burn. You know when you look at someone's face, and Dan Burn's a good footballer, by the way. Because
I saw him had them in a headlock.
Mate, I saw Dan Burn after 15, 20 minutes. And
he bullied him a couple of times.
Do you know what he looked like? You know, like, yeah. And listen,
Dan Burn, yeah.
Dan Burn is a very good player, and a bit, you know, massive respect. But he was like,
worried.
how do I deal with this geezer? Yeah. And he had a go, but he was just brilliant, Haaland. And you're right, late on in the game, you know, Man City, they wasn't flowing at their best, but they were better than Newcastle. Then Newcastle come into it, and you've got to give them credit, Eddie Howe and his boys. But what they done so really well, Man City, and Haaland led it, was dealing with crosses from the box. At one point, Haaland chased Anthony Gordon down into the corner. And
fighting for his cause. He wants to win the league.
Yeah.
He wants to win the league.
I've never seen a player like him. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I think he's incredible.
Yeah. Another one, O'Reilly, mate.
Yeah.
He just play anywhere.
I haven't seen O'Reilly's a really good player, young player as well.
Oh,
I've never seen Haaland live, I don't think.
Really?
Not live.
Yes, it's real.
Do you know what?
It's real. He said it's real.
It's so different watching someone on telly and watching live. Because I remember the first time I see Phil Foden, I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, it's so different watching him live. You can just see it.
Yeah.
The power,
the quality,
strength, passing, speed of pass,
first
touch, everything.
Yeah, he's
just different in real life.
Would you be able to cope with these players defensively?
Of course he would have.
Look, it's so easy to say yes.
No, but do you rate yourself that highly? It's just like
but it's such a different game these days.
You talk about the tackling and the challenging.
Yeah, it's just different game.
It's not physical enough.
Yeah, do you know, like now it's some of the yellow cards. Oh my God. I'm like, that's a yellow card. I'm like, as a fullback, I'd be going into a game thinking, oh my God, don't get sent off today.
Is it? Yeah.
That's how I'm watching it. I'm not in it playing it, so I don't know. But looking at it, I'd be like, oh
well, that's why I say. That's why I say.
You get 2 yellow cards easy these days.
You see, like when we do these these comparisons with different generations of footballers, and you say, oh, he's better than him, or he scored more goals than him, or the game's changed so much, even from the days we were playing.
Yeah.
It's hard to compare different types of strikers for different types.
It's impossible to compare.
Yeah, because the defending's different, the rules are different,
the pitch is different, the ball's different, the boots are different,
everything's different,
training's different.
So like us lot, we were coached to play in our era. Now, when you take us out of this era and put us in this era, I don't think we'll be able to survive. But if we was coached in this era, we'd be able to, because we're athletes, we can do it. But it's just totally different eras that you're trying to put a player into and say he's better than him. He's better. I think it's unfair when you do that.
Yeah, do you know? Just quickly going on about O'Reilly, because don't keep it on
Good
him, because
player.
he
used to be a centre midfielder.
Mate, he played midfield at the weekend and scored 2.
He started off in midfield, and
he's played all his life in midfield. Pep just said you're playing left back.
But you got to get in where you can get in.
Yeah. You've got another James Milner, mate.
Yeah.
So as a young player, you have to get in where. Listen, my son, for instance, right? He's played left back.
Yeah.
Like for the last 4 or 5 years now. He's about to get his pro, right?
Yeah.
They put him in the 21s.
Right.
First game in the 21s, he's playing right wing.
No way.
Do you know what I mean?
Furthest possible.
Furthest player. But he done well.
Did he?
He done well. And this is the thing when you're saying about players, like when you've got no pressure in a position, you actually come out your shell and show that you actually a good footballer first before you play the position. So I can play.
You know you're a player when you go left back, midfield.
Go further up the pitch.
He's like number 10, whereas I went left wing, centre forward, number 10 left back. Get
him out of the way. No one else is left back. No one else can do it.
We go 2 off piece.
No one wanted to do it.
No, yeah.
Go on.
I want to go one more off
Back to
piece.
City.
I want to make a
on.
point. One more off piece for the Man City game because I did it right.
Yeah.
The referees, right?
Oh,
What's happening to the referees? Like they look
They're
like
lazy.
No. Like the tight tops, the muscles.
Oh, they're not lazy. They're going gym.
I'm looking at this geezer. This geezer looked like he was an MMA fighter, the Ryan's. He's definitely got his missus top on. Big, like he had the dye on his beard.
Oh, they're having themselves now, aren't they? That's what I'm trying to say. They're all
remember
having
David
themselves.
Ellery. They looked like a headmaster, like Mr. Burns.
Right.
That's the referees that I remember. These guys, they look like they're like in a boy band or something. Sort yourselves out, refs.
No, I'm not sorting. They're getting better.
Nah.
What one's going to look better than you now?
Yeah. Round me up, this geezer.
Yeah.
This geezer was wham. He was just there. Anyway, we're moving on.
City, though. Here we go. City. Who would you rather be now?
Go on.
Arsenal or City? Would you rather have the points and be Arsenal?
It's the City game, the games at the Etihad, right? I prefer to be City.
Yeah,
Of course.
I would as well.
And they've been in this position chasing the pack.
Yeah.
Arsenal's been in the position bottling it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they got PTSD.
We need
Arsenal have
water bottles made up for the show.
Mate,
if they
Arsenal
end up
have
losing it.
PTSD. That's why their fans are getting shaky right now, getting a bit touchy because we're giving them a little bit. You know what I mean? There's like, they're all coming up with these stats and facts. Bro, just relax, innit? If you're gonna win the league, you're gonna win the league. If you're not, we've got something to talk about next season.
I know. That is funny though. I we'll move on in a minute, but there's some Arsenal fans I know. There's one of the school dads, right? Every like you just Arsenal, and he's like he's been like really excited the next few years. Like nowadays, he's got the memo. He's like, yep. 11 games to go. We're just going to concentrate. No, mate, you're not a player. You think you can get excited.
No.
They don't even want to.
They don't want to engage with it because they've been disappointed so many times.
See, I'm that person. I wouldn't celebrate until it's done. Not during the middle game. I'm not giving people stick because you know what can happen. I'd rather.
There's loads of them out there. My mate, Swifty. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's unbearable.
Really?
Unbearable. He asked me to go pub the other day. I declined.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not doing it because you're just going to hear his nonsense about him winning the league. So let's move on.
Right. Talking of pubs, Pep Guardiola said he would like his players to enjoy some cocktails. It's an interesting.
What for?
No, he said like
to unwind and relax.
Yeah, he said like
after the game.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the moment.
Just enjoy the moment. Go and have some cocktails.
Enjoy Arsenal sweating.
Decent. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yes, Pep.
I think it's a good
I'd have
era
been first
to
in
do
the
it.
bar.
Yeah.
I'd have been making them. What do you want?
Tom Cruise cocktail.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, why not?
I think it's a strange he's been here long enough to know that you don't like go for a few beers, lads, but go for the cocktails.
I think it's a different era though. The drinking culture is not as big. I think saying it back then is very different to saying it now.
You don't say cocktails.
Can you imagine?
No, okay.
Imagine like
Cocktails.
Sam Allardyce.
I like a cocktail, mate.
Imagine,
but no one says that. I'm going out for a few cocktails. No, bro. Like, that's for the women. That's not what we do. Like, cocktails. He's been.
I don't mind a little spicy marg. So do you, by the way.
Pina colada.
I'm giving it. I'm a geezer. I do like cocktails.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I don't mind a rum punch.
Spicy margaritas.
Rum punch is nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll have a rum punch.
Mezcal and ginger ale is my drink at the moment.
Mezcal, that's
I'm
the
obsessed
key
with it. Like anyone's going to Mexico, I'm saying they're bringing me back bottles. I love it.
I think him saying it as well. I think the day we're in at the moment in football, I think they go out and it's not going to be crazy. Yeah. Whereas if back in the day when there was a drinking culture,
do you know bullfighting when the ball if the manager said that to him?
Oh mate,
if the ball's coming out the trap,
mate. that red mist.
No, there's an exaggeration going on here. I was never that bad.
What? I beg your pardon.
We had a belting one the other day. We were talking about your goal against Arsenal in the Champions
Arsenal.
League,
Yeah.
and you ended up. Was you? And can we talk? We might have to cut this out. I don't know. Kipping in the club.
Yeah, but that was all right. Basically, I was a bit drunk, but it was one of them things that after the game, it was Bridges. There was loads of Chelsea fans. They all just kept giving me shots, and I just
You
passed
don't
out.
have to
basically.
take them. You don't have to take the
Oh
shots.
mate, I was just on a high, wasn't I? But I went from hero to zero very quick, mate. Very, very quick.
What was the zero looking like?
Well, they covered me in pillows. and forgot about me.
He popped up with a cleaner in the morning. Imagine the geezers watching the Champions League the night before.
I'll tell you what, I made it to training though.
Did you?
Yeah.
The geezers watching the Champions League. He scored like the biggest goal in Chelsea's history, and he's just popping up from under a China White from under some pillows.
Yeah. Not my brightest idea.
Oh, that's
Oh
brilliant.
mate, this it's making us smile.
Oh, mate.
Anyway.
So let's
break this down.
Let's break this down.
All right,
The cocktails, yeah. Look, so what?
We're
You
in
got
the
any
group chat.
ideas? You got any ideas for a cocktail for Man City players?
A Man
What-
City
what are you gonna
teeny.
find?
Man
I'll come
City
up with one.
teeny. Man City
I'll
teeny.
come up with the best one.
Go
Donna
on.
Rum Punch.
Donna Rumpa. Yeah,
That is
That's
good.
a good one.
That is
Donna
good.
Ru- I
And there was
do
another
like
one
a-
I come up with, but I don't know if I can say it. Looks alright on paper. Is it Rodrito?
Rodrito,
Like, is it
yeah,
a mojito?
decent.
That's right. It's not too bad. Is it?
If anyone wants
I was
to,
struggling after that, to be honest.
Yeah. I said a grand Haaland rise.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That's alright.
That
Yeah,
sounds.
but I don't know what's in it.
Yeah,
Tequila
sounds
sunrise,
nice.
isn't it?
Tequila sunrise. Oh, yeah.
yeah. Well,
What else have we got? A sky blue lagoon.
Sky Blue Lagoon. Yeah, that's all
that's a
sorts.
decent one, isn't it? But yeah, I do
listen.
like the Donna Rum Punch. That's brilliant.
It's a good
Yeah.
one, ain't
Yeah.
it?
You
man,
won.
it
You
makes
won.
sense
There.
as
Buzzing with
well.
that one.
You won
Yeah.
there. You won there.
I think they might do one in the Man City bar, innit? Donna Rum Punch. Come to us.
Yeah. If you think you can do better, email us in. Coley, you got the email address.
Hello, the dressing room at gmail.com.
Moving on from that, someone who I don't think has many cocktails, and that's why he's still playing. And it's an amazing achievement, and he needs to get his flowers. James Milner broke the record, 40 years of age, 654 Premier League games. It's
God,
incredible. You
blimey.
played with him, Bridgie, right?
Yeah.
No?
Great
Yeah.
lad.
Yeah, I've only played with him for England, and it sort of crossed over a bit. Great lad.
Great lad. And I think any kid growing up, I think he's one of them pros you just got to look at and go, I should be like that. Not like me, because otherwise you'd be sat in the studio while he's still out playing, basically.
Yeah.
Mate, he lived the life.
Yeah.
Lived the life.
No,
full
you
on.
lived the life.
Mate,
Let's get one thing straight here. Yeah?
look, I
He lived
think-
professionally.
I like to think I was professional while I was there, but
Enough.
some off-field stuff I probably could have been a bit more professional, whereas he was just...
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of them people that
He's tea and biscuits.
If you miss his,
I don't even think he has.
It's tea and biscuits.
He has the tea.
yeah.
Just tea,
Yeah,
not biscuits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
he
like,
eats well, mate. He's like
does
chiseled
everything
like
right,
Bruce
Coley.
Lee. Like he lived everything right. Work rate, like
No,
he
no,
was,
it's perfect. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
He like if your daughter brought him home,
Yeah.
you'd be happy.
he's your son-in-law, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd
He's
be
one of them.
happy.
No,
That's
I
good.
wouldn't, man.
Yeah.
Gotta have a
Why'd
bit
you
of
rather have me?
Yeah, I'd rather have you more exciting. You know what I mean? Tea and biscuits.
But he's,
No,
you
no, I'm
can't-
having it.
He's
But
one of the
kudos
kind,
to
mate. I
him.
can't think of any other I can't think of any other player.
Ashley Young.
Ashley Young's up there as well.
Is up there as well.
Yeah.
Gareth
Yeah.
Barry. Gareth
Yeah,
Barry.
yeah,
is
they're all in the
up
list.
there.
I mean, like off, like Gareth can enjoy a beer as well. I mean, strictly
Clean.
just live the life
Yeah.
clean.
It's
I
like-
can't
How do you
think
know?
of
let's
one.
just celebrate-
James doesn't he have a beer or anything like that? No. It's teetotal.
Yeah.
God, blimey, that's boring life, isn't it?
Well,
No, mate,
We need to-
he ain't having a boring life at the moment. He's still running around playing
Yeah, that's
football. I wish
true.
I
That's
was.
boring.
I mean, yeah.
When you're 40, you're still running in the Premier League. That's
I
boring,
wish I
mate.
still was, mate.
But listen, I take my. That's just what he wants to do. That's what he
Yeah,
wants to
yeah,
get
yeah.
out of his life. But see, like with me, I wanted to enjoy being a footballer too,
Yeah.
and what it came with off the field. And yeah, it does shorten your career, definitely.
I've seen your
I
knees.
know you've seen my knees, but at the same time, I can say I enjoyed my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
And we all do it in different ways. That's what rocked my boat. That's
Yeah.
what rocks his boat.
Yeah.
You rock your boat rocks in a different way. But James Milner wanted to be the model professional,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he's got
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And
That's
listen,
good.
kudos
Do you
to
know
him.
what-
I
can I
can't
say-
see many people beating it.
No, I don't see anybody beating it.
Oh, did you know what? I think there will be. Because the way football is now, that they're starting so young. They're starting at his age, 16
that's
years
true.
old.
Someone like Jordan Pickford.
Yeah,
you know.
goalies don't count.
To be fair,
They
goalies
should have a record already. Oh, J-Mo's up there. He must be up there, J-Mo.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I agree. There needs to be an asterisk if you're a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Why?
They'd be fuming with that. Any goalies would
Yeah, I
be fuming
know,
with
I
that.
know.
Don't worry about
No. I know they've got their own little goalkeeping union,
yeah.
but at the same time, they're still professional footballers.
Yeah, they are.
And I just don't like the way you just
No, they're
discredit
professional
them.
goalkeepers.
Don't discredit them, man. They're proper.
Okay.
They make,
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I hate them. Really?
You know what? He's so good at getting a knife out and just twisting.
I'm provoking.
Okay. Fair play to James Milner.
Yeah.
It's an amazing achievement. I hope he keeps playing on for as long as he wants to. And
Yeah, well
we
done,
move.
mate.
We
Brilliant.
move. Right, we're going to try a few new features,
Yeah.
and one of them is going to be called Carlton's Away Days because you travel here, there, and everywhere, being loans manager,
Yeah.
and you've had an interesting one this week.
Yeah. So I went to Germany.
Yeah. What's it funny?
Because
You can't just say
something-
Germany.
Because I went on my own, didn't it? Like, you know me. Like, I'm not
Wow.
organised. I'm not organised.
Basically,
So-
Carlton struggles to even get on a flight with a passport, mate. He gets to the airport and he's got on his passport. So
So
there's
anywhere
gonna
in
be
England, I'm
eventful.
fine. Like, this was a trip abroad.
Okay.
Right? So I've got to go and watch a player called Callum Marshall.
Striker.
Striker. Put him on loan to Bochum.
Good loan.
Bochum. Yeah, very good loan. It's in Bundesliga too.
Mm-hmm.
And look, I got, mate, it was stressful from the off, right? So obviously I get there, I could get on the plane, yeah? and the club secretary, Kim Montague,
Yeah.
she knows me.
Right.
And she says, listen, you're going to stay at the airport. So you can't get lost. So we put the Sheraton. I'm like, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't know that Bochum,
Yeah.
wasn't in Dusseldorf. Because I've landed in Dusseldorf.
Right, okay.
Bochum, you got to get on a train or
Right,
you get
okay.
an Uber.
Yeah.
So now I'm looking at club expenses. I'm trying to look after the club expenses. So I said, all right, I'm not going to go
Yeah.
in an Uber.
Right.
Yeah?
Okay.
I'm going to get a train, go on a little bit of an adventure.
That's very good. I'd have got
I'm
an
a club
Uber.
man.
Executive.
I'm a club man. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, I want to bring the
on you.
cost low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyway, I've got on the first train that I saw,
Right.
and it's taken me towards Bochum, but it's stopping at every stop. I'm like halfway, and I've stopped at, I think, every stop in Germany, right? Before I'm getting, and it should be only like a half an hour journey, but it's getting on to an hour now.
Yeah.
So I've got there. Then now I've got once I get to Bochum, now I've got to find the stadium because I don't even know where the stadium is. Got there, mate. It's ridiculous. I just said, you know what? I'm getting an Uber now.
Yeah.
Got on the Uber, got to the stadium, just made it in time for kickoff.
Yeah.
Watched the game. By the way, I've got to say, Bochum fans, unbelievable.
They're Germans. They do.
They're
it well,
proper.
don't
In Bundesliga 2, unbelievable stadium, lovely stadium.
Yeah.
The fans are unbelievable, great atmosphere.
Yeah.
I was like I was watching a Premier League game.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
wicked. Like, and then Nuremberg. So it's Bochum v Nuremberg. Nuremberg were in the corner. They had that tifo.
Tifo,
Tifo.
yeah.
They had the tifo. They had everything going.
Yeah.
When they scored, like fireworks are going. It's going crazy. Great atmosphere. And like the fans are really welcoming because I was sitting with obviously the Bochum fans.
Yeah.
Really welcoming. Even offered me a beer, a pretzel as well.
Yeah.
So I had a
fed.
pretzel. I had a pretzel. It's dry, man. It's dry. I was like, what do
But
you
you gotta be
enjoy
polite
this? Do
now.
you enjoy? I was just like, I'm eating it. I'm thinking I'm priced. Where's the beer? I'm supposed to be working. I've got a beer in my hand. You need a beer with the pretzel anyway. So I spoke to the player. He played really well, by the way. I think he was man of the match for me.
Yeah.
Doing really well. Spoke to him after the game, and I wanted to take him out, but then I was like, I don't know where to go. He don't know where he's going.
Yeah.
So I was like, do you know what? I'm going back to the hotel. So I've
Yeah.
gone back to got to the hotel, slept, woke up in the morning, had to go to the airport to go and get my plane. Got to the airport. Damn.
Yeah.
It was what do you call it? It was
The day before.
no, it was delayed. Because there was no straight flight going back. So I had to go to Zurich first, then on to London. But there was the delayed flight, so I would have missed my flight to go to London from Zurich. So I said, I called our secretary. I said, listen, book me another flight, a later one that's going to go at 5:15. So I said, all right, cool. And then they cancelled it. So now I've got to stay there. So I stayed there for 2 nights.
In the airport.
At the airport.
You had a pretzel, mate. I think you've done all right.
Yeah, so I've had a mare getting back, but it was actually a good trip because I got to know a little bit of Germany. Yeah. And I've learned a bit of German. And I've learned a bit of German as well.
I bet you have.
And
the
football was good, though. The football was good.
The football was good. Right, so we're going to start a league table.
Yeah.
You're our very own Wish You Were Here.
Yeah.
Remember that show? Going over, Wish You Were Here for football.
No,
so
I don't
away
remember that.
days. You don't remember it?
When was that?
It was basically
1990s.
It's basically it was like a holiday show where they go and rated it. So I'm going to ask you to rate the fans of Bochum,
All right.
the beer,
Yeah.
and the food.
Yeah.
So out of 10, let's start with the food. So the pretzel.
I had the pretzel. That's the traditional German food.
Yeah, and what was that?
Or a bratwurst, they call it, the sausage. I didn't have that.
Oh, right, they're the best.
Yeah, I didn't have that. I didn't really fancy that. But I had the pretzel. Pretzel. This type of pretzel is like, you know, the pretzel that we get in England. It's like the little ones you get in the packets. That's what I know as pretzel.
Yeah.
This one was the big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had that.
Never seen it before.
No. So I was like, he bought me a pretzel. So let me rate it. I had sesame seeds on it.
Okay.
Yeah, bit of glazing.
All right. Ready, steady, cook.
I'm gonna give that. Yeah, I'll give that. I'll give that a 6.
I don't know why I'm writing it down.
I'll give it a 6
You were
out of 10.
slating it earlier, saying how dry it was. You need a beer to wash it down.
Is it? You sure?
I think that's what you're supposed to do. You need that beer. Yeah, so 6 out of 10.
All right,
but it
6 out of
tastes
10.
nice.
Okay.
The texture is dry, but that's where the beer comes in.
Okay. That's fair enough. And the beer, German beer, at the stadium. Because people will be watching this, maybe they might be thinking, I fancy a Bochum game.
At Bochum, the beer was beering. Yeah. And I'd say I'm gonna give that. I don't even know what beer it was because it got given to me.
Right.
So got me a bit lively. So I'm gonna go 7 for that.
7. Okay. And the fans.
Fans unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah, really get behind their team.
Okay.
They love Callum Marshall as well.
Really?
So
Good.
that's gone up in my estimation. So I've got to give them an 8.
An 8. Okay.
Good. Yeah, 8.
That's a decent
Wait,
score.
did these fans get you these?
Yeah.
That's amazing,
mental,
isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm the only black man in there, mate.
Did they know you were?
No.
So they
They just saw me. They thought
because you were the
that
only
guy
black
needs a
guy in there,
beer.
They thought he needs a beer and a
He needs
pretzel.
a beer and a pretzel.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I say that.
I like that place.
I like that
yeah.
place.
That's what I'm saying. I said we need to go.
We're gonna
They
go.
love us over there.
All right. Okay, we'll go. We won't take logistics. They love us.
We'll just bring vibes.
We won't take logistics from you, but we'll go.
No. As long as that part's organised.
What you been up to, Geese? Anything?
Mate, I've been on my own with the kids for
Yeah,
a while.
you haven't, yeah.
And it's been half term. So a bit of skateboarding.
Yeah.
I'm
You're desperate to get me skateboarding. Every time you go,
I
you go
want you
like,
to go on it, but I'm giving up, mate.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I've ripped my
Skateboarding,
best
man.
trousers.
You ripped your best
Yeah.
trousers.
And,
You
you know,
fall over.
I can't bend my knees that well, and Carter's just got too good.
Right.
So he's
that's
dropping
the main reason.
Yeah.
What? No.
His son's better than him now. His son's better than him now. That's why I stopped playing
It's
computer. I know the feeling. Like when
body
my
just
son
don't-
stopped playing.
Like, if you ever stand on the top of a half pipe
Yeah.
and you've got to drop in, one, you've got to have no fear
Yeah.
and just go forward, and you've got to be able to bend your knees properly and have a bit of
Yeah.
cushioning. I'm just too stiff these days.
Yeah.
And you
And
think
mate, I just dropped it, went straight over the top, ripped my trousers. I went, this
and
ain't
you
for
think
me
you can
no
beat
more.
me at paddle?
I'll beat you at paddle. I'll beat
His
you at paddle.
geezer. You're having a laugh, mate. You can't even skateboard.
Other than that, that's a bit of skateboarding and kids football. That's not a lot going on, mate.
Yeah.
What
Well,
about you?
me, I had the same thing, mate. The kids after term. I've been doing a lot.
You were skiing.
I was skiing. Yeah, my little girl needed to still do a filming for the had a similar experience to you, so we had to go and film for the GCSE. She said she does skiing, but you know, she dropped it on me last week. Oh, Dad, I need to go and film these things. So I'm like, you've seen me ski. I can ski, but I'm not good enough to be filming someone. And so we went there.
Skiing, yeah.
It was lovely to spend time with my daughter, just us two. It was really beautiful. But the organisation was messed up, staying in the wrong place, and ended up I didn't book a car park underground. So I parked my car on the outside car park and not thought about mate.
this is a reoccurrence thing with these two, right? They literally couldn't organise anything.
Listen.
That's why you're here.
That's what, yeah, you like it. Anyway, so I've gone. We checked out the hotel. We had a lovely time skiing. Like we really bonded. Everything was nice. I've got 3 hours to get to the airport, so I'm thinking I've cracked it here. Organisation. I've got plenty of time. A nice slow drive. I've got there. Got to the car park. I'll show you the picture. We'll put it up so people can see it. The geezer, I've gone, mate, what do I do here? To the fella, I went, how am I going to get out? He just went, hold on. He give me a spade and laughed. Laughed
So
at
you
me.
were proper snowed in.
Mate, you can see my car. Right, I'm thinking, someone's going to do it for me.
To be fair, if he was there, he would have dug out the wrong car.
I went, it's that one. Oh, mate.
Right, so listen. So I'm like, mate, I've got to get to the airport. And he's still laughing, this geezer.
Is he laughing at you?
He's laughing at me.
Oh,
He's going,
mate.
yeah, you better get started, sort of thing in French. And I've got, give me that, right? So then I'm digging out, right? And there's two geezers there.
This is nonsense.
But they're like, I'm like, mate, have you got to get out today? He went, no, we knew, like, we're going to do a little bit today and then put the things on. And they had tools for it. They had, like, things you put under your car.
The
They're
chain,
just
yeah.
me.
And then you got the chains go around the tyres.
Yeah,
and
none of that.
everything.
I was just raw. So I
said I'm raw. Barebacking.
took me top off like that. I got the tunes on because I thought I need to get in the zone here. I told her just go and have a cup of tea or something. I'll deal with this. And got my t-shirt. I'm sweating. Took me 2 hours, mate. But I've never felt so manly in my life.
Oh mate,
like,
took you 2 hours.
2 hours of sweat. My back.
Mate, you've never worked a day in your life, and this is
No,
what you're doing
that's true.
now.
That's true.
This is mad.
But we got
I'm so
to the
happy
flight
for
on
you.
time.
I'm so happy for you.
And yeah, so. But yeah, logistics similar to yours.
Yeah.
Before we go, let's touch base on a few things from the Premier League, a few games from the Premier League. Sorry, and we start with all of our all of our clubs. Chelsea. It was a really tough day, Bridgie. Like 1-1 at home to Burnley. My son actually went to the game for the first time by himself. Like,
Was it?
Yeah. So and he was fuming.
Was he? Yeah.
But yeah, he said Chelsea were really, really poor. What did you make of it?
Oh, I didn't watch it because I was busy trying to get back. I'm not going to lie to you.
The sending off didn't help, obviously.
Yeah. What did you
And
make of
this
the
is-
sending off first?
I'll
From a defensive
I've said
point of
this.
view.
So this is why I think like it's so easy to get sent off because I don't think the tackles. It's not that bad. I know, like he's like got on his foot, but you know it's not high. It's just he's got close to getting the ball. So that's it's harsh. But yeah, that's the law now, isn't it? I
Yeah.
guess, but it's harsh. But
I'm more concerned with, Bridgie, I'm more concerned with the fact that Chelsea should be able to dispatch Burnley at home with the players they've got. And
they should do.
1-0
10 men.
up, 1-0 up after 4 minutes. Wonderful bit of play. Neto, João Pedro, the players that the team can rely on. And then there was just this. It weren't like Burnley were.
But do you
Burnley were making chances. Like that can't happen.
Do you feel since like I love Liam, but do you feel like he's come in? They've like won games comfortably.
Liam's come in and his record's good since he's come in.
The record's good.
And he's come in.
But
And
have they won comfortably
they've not-
again? Would you say they have?
I wouldn't say that there's. They're not. I haven't seen Liam. He hasn't had enough time to implement his style.
Yeah.
So I think he's been smart and he's stuck with the sort of thing that Enzo did before him because Chelsea are still sitting fourth, which is where I think is par for the course for the club at the moment. But you know what football's like. Good. 1-1 at home with Burnley, and the fans were sort of on the turn a little bit. They're not happy. Look, you can't lie. The fans are not happy with the way the clubs run, right? Then there's loads of fans. West Ham fans are probably the same. Tottenham fans are definitely the same. Manchester United fans, up until last few weeks. So you have to take that into consideration. So Liam's coming into the job, and Liam's got to manage up. So he would have a mandate, and whatever agreement he's got with the owners is the players, how they will make, how they will manage the club. I'm sure he would want to do it slightly different because we all know him as a person and as a player. Like, I think that, and I've said it, and I'm a broken record, the team's crying out for experience because you look at the fact that they've lost more, they're the most team that's lost points at home after, so that's one thing that can't.
It's experience.
They can't see a game out.
They can't see a game out. And discipline. So discipline and seeing out a game in different stages are the one things that come when you have experienced players and leaders. So they need that.
I don't think they have a strong core at the back.
Yeah.
There's no real.
They've changed the back four more than anyone
The
else.
thing about it, when I spoke to Axel Disassi, and he was talking about who he enjoyed, because he was obviously at Chelsea. He's at West Ham now on loan.
Doing great, by the way.
Doing brilliant.
Yeah.
And I got talking to him. He basically said that Thiago Silva, when he was there, was the voice of reason, like the big brother, the uncle.
Yeah.
And then when he left, that all kind of went, because there was no experience to lean on. So they're all leaning on each other, and they're not experienced enough to lean on each other. So they have to look at each other as we're all in this together. But they're gonna make mistakes because they just need that guide that's been there, done it, knows how to get out of a situation, knows how to protect a lead. And you need to pay for that. You need to pay for that. And I know their policy is not to buy an experienced pro over a certain age, but I think these players, if you're gonna have young players without the experience, you're gonna need one or two that can be in that dressing room to try and guide them when they're not, when they're failing.
Yeah, culture setters.
Culture setters. Like, it's very, very important. And you've got to get the right characters as well that people respect. Now, Liam, you look at him, you think, he's trying to do that for them.
Yeah.
So, but he's got to manage. And he can't make everybody happy. Do you know what I mean? In that team. So now he's in a bit of a dilemma where he knows that he needs that, but how is he going to manage up to say, listen, we need... I know Liam thinks that as well.
Yeah.
Because he's like the old school. Because he had it. He had someone to lean on when he was coming through. Do you know what I mean? So how do you try and steer that conversation with the owners and say, listen, I know the policy is this, but if you want to have stability and climb up, we need to get a few experienced pros in that will help the younger players.
It's the it's the unseen, right, with Chelsea. It's because, they want to buy these players at this age, play them, improve them, and probably sell them, and then climb up slowly while building the business, right? So they're looking at it from data going, we sign Esteval at 18, 19, he plays 200 games for Chelsea, at 23 he's worth this, right? And there's data to back that up. So the people that run the football clubs they run businesses, and they'll go, right, boom, 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 right, that makes sense. But what they're missing is the sort of all the nuances and all in the dressing room and all of the and they'll go, well, we got this coach, and this coach has improved this player and this player, but this coach may have improved this player and this player at this player at this club, which has got a more traditional set of experienced players within it. So it's like the numbers. There's more to football than just the numbers, and they need to understand that.
It's a feeling.
That there's a feeling, and there's a culture that needs to be set. We talk about the culture of Tottenham being completely sideways. The culture at Chelsea for 20 years was success, win, success. It was chaos at times, but you knew what you was going.
Yeah.
Tottenham's down there, and now Chelsea, with the new ownership, have just slightly dropped down, and that's why the fans are going, what are we? What are we? And then you need that leadership from within the dressing room, because everything stems from there. Does that make sense?
No, it makes complete sense. But hopefully they do address that. 'Cause I know some of the staff at Chelsea, and they're good people.
Yeah, they are good people.
And I think they will get it right.
Yeah.
But they do need to take some advice from some people that know the game a little bit. And I know they do. They've done really well to get to where they are. But this experienced pro thing, for me, is the main thing for them at this moment in time.
Yeah. I bet you they listen to this.
Nah,
they might
do.
listen
I don't
to
name
it.
no names, but I think they do. They listen to all of these.
Go, they're all the same old thing, things. Professional, senior players. But it's just the truth. You can't get away from the truth. That's what you need, and that's it.
They have a bit
trying
more
to reinvent the wheel.
They have a bit more mental strength, I'd say, senior players. Which is what's needed with Chelsea. If you look at like the points they've dropped, is it becoming a thing now that they're worried that they're just gonna drop? It's just a mental strength.
And that would be a culture thing.
Moving over from West London to East London, another one of our old clubs, West Ham.
Yeah.
2 points dropped,
I
Coley?
thought so.
Yeah.
I thought, look, Bournemouth are a good outfit, but the form that West Ham are in at the moment, I thought, and I saw the chances, and some was gilt-edged. Should have put them in the back of the net, you know, and you put that in the net, and now, and especially when, obviously, Liverpool were playing, Forest were playing Liverpool, I thought it was a great opportunity to close in and make Forest worried even more, and Spurs as well.
They've done all right for us.
You know, so it's one of those ones where I look at it, I think, opportunity missed there. Might have to wait another week now. Do you know what I mean? Another week goes by, then you're thinking, you're going to be thinking about that game.
Yeah.
But listen, when you look at Bournemouth, they were good. They were good too. They weren't bad. They had their chances too. So it could have gone either way, but I'm just glad we'll turn the corner when we don't lose those games. You know, now we've got something. We registered some points. So a point.
When I look at West Ham now, because they're on a great run of form, right? I covered them in the Burton game and he changed the whole team. Yeah. But so I sort of disregard that and I look at it and go, right, what has he done, Nuno? Right? Because he remember when he first come in, he looked like he was trying all sorts of things. Yeah. Right? He's gone right. I've got Disassi and Mavropanos, 2 proper centre halves. We're going to play a low block. They're going to defend the box. Wan-Bissaka and Diouf, I think, very good players. Wan-Bissaka, arguably one of our best players last year.
Got to remember, they went on African Nations as well.
Yeah, so now this is massive for West Ham. So if people are thinking, why are West Ham playing so well? The 2 boys in midfield, Fernandes and is it Magassa?
Yeah, Magassa or Potts.
Potts. Physicality in there now. So they remember the early start of the season, it was like, they looked like 40-year-olds playing in the midfield. They couldn't get around. And then Somerville, I think, has been outstanding.
Yeah, looks good.
They're looking at him for the Dutch national team now.
Yeah, good.
Ruud van Nistelrooy was watching him. Yeah. So now I look at West Ham and I look at it and go, I think they're going to get out of it, Coley.
Yeah.
I do.
I've said that, yeah.
What do you think, Bridgie?
I think they could.
Yeah?
I think they could.
But do you think they will? Because I think they will. I'm happy to put my neck on the line now. I think West Ham will stay up.
There's momentum.
Do you know what? I find it this season really hard. I feel like anyone's going to beat anyone. And I think it's really hard to go, are they going to win this week?
Banker.
I think
it's really hard. You look at all the games, you've got to pick 1 or 2 teams to win. I think it's really hard.
There's loads of surprises.
There's an upset all the time.
Yeah. I look at it.
Like I said, they're on good form. They're heading in the right direction, whereas a couple of others aren't.
The reason why we're heading in the right direction is because of a settled team. So now, when you look at any team, that needs to get out of that situation, you need to have a settled team, as in who's roundabouts, who's starting every week. When you're chopping and taking one out, putting another one in, no one knows where they're at as players. Remember, if it was us, you'd want to know that you're starting next week so you can mentally prepare yourself for that game. Now, if you've got something going on, like say, he might be coming, then you're just you're 50%. You don't know, you're not quite sure. And I think that having a settled team and that repetitive, knowing that I'm going to battle for this cause every week, and then it's up to, and if I get injured, that's when another one can come in. Do you know what I mean? And then he knows he's going to try and keep his place. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And that's where the competition, that's healthy competition for me. Yeah. And it's not like, I played rubbish this week, but I'm not going to start next week. Yeah. I think you got to stick by them until they get it right.
And I think
it's happening good for
I've been there enough times, with Southampton and with West Ham, and I think the fact that they're playing well
massive.
is great, because if you're down there each week, each training session, you're not playing well, mate, is mentally very, very tough. So I think the fact that they're playing well and better is setting them up for open.
I think you got to be when you're down there, you got to be a little bit predictable, and then tell them to give 100%. It's as simple as that.
I don't want to be predictable though.
You have to be, because for the players, I mean, you got to say, this is what we do. This is what I'm good at.
You need to know what your jobs are.
Yeah, you need to know what your jobs are.
That's what you meant.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up, chaps, I just want to ask you for your players of the week. This will be a feature. I'm good. Shall I go first?
I'm going to go first.
Go on, you go first.
I'm going to take your one, Haaland. Sorry.
Typical striker, just stealing in like.
First post, mate. Bosh.
I've beat 3 players and put it across the box. He's tapped in from 2 yards, running
and
to
I'm
the
running
ground.
off like that, like Alan Shearer.
Yeah. Any reasons? Well, give us your reasons.
Because you said he was unplayable.
Yeah.
I take that too.
Okay, right, yeah.
I'll go next. In case he nicks one of mine.
Haaland, go on.
No, I was going to go Gyökeres, but I'm like, just because of the style of his goals, and I think he's been having a hard time, but I'm going to go Riley.
Oh,
Man City.
Okay.
Mate, just some of the positions he picked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where he was moving, getting
Left
2
back
goals.
Union.
Yeah.
Well, he's not really, he's number 10 now, isn't he?
All right. You can go Haaland.
Okay, fine.
You can go
No,
Haaland.
no,
I was actually joking. I was actually joking.
No. I'm going to go with this guy who I've got deep love for.
Your type of player.
Eberici Eze. I love this guy.
Vibes.
I love everything about him. I
Vibes
love
cartel.
the way he plays. I like his smile.
Yeah.
I like how he conducts himself.
Even the way he walks.
Even the way he walks.
His
like,
dreads.
And you know, I'm going to tell you a little story about Eberici Eze.
Yeah.
I was about 4 or 5 years ago. I was taking the kids over Battersea Park for a bit of and this was deep into the summer, and he was there training by himself.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? And I just said hello, and I was just like, I think this was when he first, might have been longer. I don't know.
What is that, QPR?
Mate, I don't know, but it was. But I was like, and I was like, this kid's gonna do it, man. And I love his story about, and he doesn't. I know he doesn't like this because he got released by lots of clubs, but I think it's such a positive message for young players and anyone in life. If you get a knockback, you come back. So seeing him do that in the derby was beautiful.
He's
So
a
big up
type
to
of person
Eberici.
you can rely on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's been through the mill and back, and he deserves everything he gets now. So hopefully he can get some form after this.
Right, love that, boys. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Best thing I'll do in the week.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to be dropping every Tuesday. So please watch, listen, rate, review, subscribe, and like. Do all of them.
Is there anything else you want him to do?
Send us some money as well while you're at it. Anything you want to do.
Few quid.
Right, boys. Great. See you soon.
Laters.
Laters.
Baked potato.